Book against a four-man rush. Takes a look, backpedals and tries to create and has to fire to a wide-open Mayer. The big freshman tight end was left alone.
And not get out of position. Watch Simpson trying to do everything they can to not let Book get out. Book's instincts are to create when things aren't there. See how he wants to get out? They do a good job of keeping him there, but now give Ian Book credit. Makes the play from the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield, and at the last second, he finds the freshman Mayer.
For him with some big plays late. Book looking to get the ball out quickly. It's complete, and it's Davis. First down into Clemson territory.
Side receiver, just a little out cut, but watch in the back. Watch the Clemson secondary. Looks like somebody loses his footing. They're dropping back. A little bit confused there. If two outside receivers getting vertical downfield, and the defensive backs just kind of went with him, gave him a nice opening there to the outside. Throws.
Notre Dame victory. Bad snap. Book has to fall, and this has been a problem with the injuries that you detect against Syracuse, but it figures to be a lot more costly today if you get too many more of those. On 2nd and 15, Book fires far side. McKinley just turned his head in time to see the football.
See what Venables does here on 3rd down. Known for how multiple he can be, a lot of twists, a lot of pressure.
They bring 3. Book has time, gets it out. Once again, it's Mayer with a 3rd down catch for a first.
Target to have right here. He's going to work to the outside and just kind of sit. Has a soft cushion. Book looks left, works through his progressions, works from that pocket, an area that he's really worked on to improve. Just being able to manage the pocket, not always bailing out, relying on his athletic ability. And if I'm a quarterback and I got Michael Mayer at 6 there by Brent Venables from the field.
Irish behind the sticks on 2nd down again. Book takes off, has some space, and will scoot out inside 30.
Watch the Clemson defensive line on the left side. See the movement. Ian Book has good vision. Quarterback, that almost looked like a quarterback draw anyway. He
next to Davis. Tigers bring pressure this time. They pick it up, and Book has time for a moment, but then James. The food donated to food banks by Duke's Mayo. Irish off the pick, 2nd possession. Book throwing on 1st down, and it's complete. Off and running Skoranek. The grad transfer from Northwestern makes an impact play. Nolan Turner the back on 3rd and goal. Tigers crowding the line. Brings some pressure. Book tries to make something happen on the run and fires out of the end zone. Really no chance to make a play there. Skalski was chasing him down. Quarterback matchup, of course. Ian Book, unheralded, originally committed to Wazoo, but number 517 in the recruiting rankings. Of course, Lawrence was number 1. He came in already beefed up with a reputation. September 2018, both were named the starting quarterbacks. Different trajectories, of course. Each the all-time win leader at their schools. Got that the same day earlier this month. So linked historically a couple of ways. Various initiatives. Beginning of the 2nd quarter, and Book's on the run, looking to make something happen. Throws downfield and has a man wide open. Catch made by Tommy Tremble, the other tight end. Vicious blocker, a long 3.
There's Mayer.
From the pocket, Book trying to escape on the run again. Launches downfield. It's off the hands of Davis, who had a chance for a crucial far. First down, they get the ball out to Mayer, and the tight end eludes Skalski, and they pick up Maria Taylor joining us on the sidelines. If you don't cash in your opportunities, we've seen that plenty in recent years. On 2nd and 1, Book wants to take a shot and not take a sack. Look out, he's being chased, and he will be sacked by K.J. Henry.
To get ready for Ian Book.
They got 40 sacks now. 7th straight season of 40-plus sacks for this Venables defense. Book trying to avoid another sack here. Can he escape? He's going to be spun down for another loss. That was Darian Kendrick. Book looking to throw, and once again his pressure bumped into a lineman, stays alive and fires on the run to Tremble, who makes the catch inbounds right
lead for Clemson.
That's just pure power. Lug couldn't handle him. Now Book Again, scanning the field, nobody to throw to. Excellent coverage again. Just scoots out at the 35, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
And that's a lot of times where he starts to scramble, but because they're keeping him in the pocket, there's nowhere to go.
Early success on 3rd down to Mayer with the 2 catches, but 0 for 4 since then. Again, no easy access. Dumps it down to Williams. That's a big ask for a running back, and he could make 3 guys miss.
For offensive pass interference. The pass was caught behind the line of scrimmage.
4 hours?
4 hours. You'll be on there for a little bit. You know, Wyland's tonight giving up some big plays.
Pop pass. Davis on the end around, just knocked down immediately by
Clemson running to the football.
Turner, one of the Clemson Tigers who got injured on defense late in that game, wasn't out there for the overtime. And now Book running for his life, chased by Henry, who shows his speed and knocks the quarterback.
Move, watch him. And again, they're showing pressure. They back out of it. Brazil, a little spin move, gets enough of pressure on Book to force him out. And look at, again, the coverage downfield. I thought he might just throw this one away, but instead just eats it. And not giving him a chance to create has been lethal combination.
They bring pressure, and Book will be swarmed at the 5. Fast and furious.
Back, forces the ball back inside.
Mayer makes the catch, loses the ball. Ball still on the ground. Mayer may have maintained possession. That would have been disastrous. He does have it, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, he had that ball away from his body and
because they would have been out of this game if you lose that ball. Clemson scores quickly. Now on play action. Long run, long throw. Skoranic's got it. Kirk, you look at Book's not being able to create as a scrambler either tonight. Tiger's well aware of his ability to do that. And pocket collapsing. Book again on the run, looking around, trying to make a magic play, create some time and space for himself. Can he escape? Yes. Can he make the 1st down? No. And he flag
for -1 yards.
Long throw and a catch. Still just the 2 incompletions. Here comes a flag. They'll tack on 15.
It's important that Notre Dame keep not just fighting because you're supposed to be a competitor.
Number 31. Unnecessary roughness, 15-yard penalty.
But that
shocked the Crimson Tide, of course. Book again, nobody to throw to. How many times has he had to survey the field and then just throw it away? Looks like a sack. You stick with what you do best, even though you know the other side expects you to do it. Venables is a master. Miscommunication. McKinley's been a total non-factor there, but another one didn't do much.
Downfield number 75. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Book is able to handle it.
Show pressure, bring a lot of it. Book hanging in and delivers, and it's a strike and a 1st down. Tremble's 2nd catch, that was crucial.
Now you got a holding call. I think it'll come back in the backfield.
Holding, offense, number 23.
Yeah, that's what they got him.
4th down.
The more controversial team, frankly, is the inclusion of Ohio State. If you listen to both head coaches in this game, and we'll get into that in a minute, as Book clips it down, and Williams stays alive and makes about 6. Look, I mean, both
dominant team. Is A&M that kind of team? That's what the committee will have to figure out.
On the edge, almost interception. A flag comes in. Booth was defending on Skoranik there.
Pass interference. Defense, number 23. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
Let it go.
Book, for once, has time for the pocket. Launches down into heavy coverage. And they've been on fire, no doubt, ever since the narrow escape against Texas in multiple overtimes. Book to Skoranik, who's cutting back to the center of the field and will make a 1st down inside the Clemson 45. Being included just because how difficult it's been to get on the field and play games and win games this season. Juggled and dropped by Mayer.
On the ACC championship, he'd probably say, hey, we can only control what we can control. I think he'd have maybe a different tune.
I don't doubt that. And now a flag comes in as the pass was incomplete, and Mayer was hammered over there.
Big.
Personal foul. Targeting defense, number 24.
Figuring out what I'm going to do with that 24.
Big deal.
Tyree breaks free. The freshman knocked out. Quarterback comparison. You look at those stats, Kirk, for Ian Book, and you figure only 6 incompletions. Wasn't able to make an impact as a rusher. Those sack yards make it -19.
For Thanksgiving, they'll probably be in the top 13 next week. I think they're okay. I'd put them in the 4, but
I think it's what they've accomplished, and also some of that through no fault of their own, playing the hand that was dealt them. But it's hard to get on the field, and it's hard to win games, and that's just the point of coaches like Kelly and Sweeney, who just don't like the champion or a contending team that have played a lot more games, that had a powerhouse resume. I don't think that exists right now. You talked about Oklahoma with 2 losses. A&M with 1 more best, yeah. And that's the mandate for the committee. But I do think there's a discussion there because they've still played half a season.
yeah, I think they. Oh, okay.
But I fell over when he said throw the football, shoot 20 yards.
I don't know if they measured it. I don't know what that was about.
3rd and long for Book, who delivers. This is where we came in. Book to Mayer very early in the game when the Irish
Whole personnel with 2 tight ends and a back, or even 13 with 3 tight ends, and it's not just a running formation.
Book, was his knee down? He went
Yeah.
down to get the low snap, but his knee was down when he touched the ball. At the most starts. He's been efficient, obviously. Very successful career. Hopes to play a couple more games as a Fighting Irish player. Downfield play is broken up nicely. Fred Davis, the freshman there.
We've not seen the Irish take many of them.
No, and Clemson has won what they call the competitive plays. You're right. Davis and McKinley have been non-factors. Book has been chased all night.